international recognition. Once one country recognizes Biafra, any place, any woman has a house in entire Nigeria, 4 corners of Nigeria, will be 100% safe. The only thing they are doing it because you are still under their rule. But once one country, we are paying US gives us recognition. Once US gives us recognition, any other thing is safe, 100% safe. That's the only thing that can save Igbo businesses anywhere in the world, anywhere in Nigeria. As long as you are still under them, they will do it because you are still under your control. But once you are given a recognition, oh, these people are from another country now, their properties are safe. If they don't know it, they should go and read. We don't need to go and take them to school to teach them. That's the only thing. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. And when you hear a voice that is hungry for freedom, you will know. When you hear a voice that is thirsty for freedom, you will know. When you hear a voice that's craving for freedom, you will know. When you hear a voice that is crying for freedom, you will know. You see, what you just said is what our leader will say, you are ashamed, they shame me. That's what you just expressed now. See, at a point, he couldn't know what else to say, other than to say, you are ashamed, they shame me. See, so you have expressed your anger, and this is the anger that we need to get this freedom. And let me also tell you that we were talking about nobody in Igbo land can today stand up, and that is the truth. And that is why God have raised this generation that today, we has raised this generation and has given us somebody like Oge Nkere. See, so that since nobody can stand up, so that we can stand up, because like we have said, this is a new regime, and very soon the next step is going to be making sure that the Biafra land is clear of anything in Nigeria, because this is what also is going to facilitate our recognition. And once that begins and US sees our seriousness, the recognition is imminent. So there is no going back. Their voice is a voice of someone that is crying for freedom. And this freedom you are crying for will surely come. God have raised up a generation. Mazin KANU said, after the generation, he said you long to have it again or to see it again. So we are here for a mission. This generation is here for a mission. And this mission is to make sure that Biafra is actualized. And thank God for the Prime Minister we have now, who is focused and who have surrendered everything, who have said, even if he's taking his life, it doesn't matter. And he's not going to take his life anyway. But the point is, because of what you just pointed out, that nobody, no man, there's no man. NNAMDI KANU something said, doesn't mean that there's no man at all. And I'll tell you, there's nobody's a man in Biafra land again now. So that's why God has raised you and raised this generation that is fighting for Biafra now. And this generation is bound to achieve this very Biafra. And Oge Nkere is the man God has raised. And position him in a country that is hostile to Nigeria. Position him in a country that is ready to bomb the terrorists in Nigeria. Position him in a country that the leader of that country is calling Nigeria a disgraced country. So he is well positioned to make sure that Biafra is free. And this cry you are crying today will soon turn to tears of joy. Will turn to tears of joy very soon. So I can see MIG bring here, and I want to appreciate you. Let me just say one or two things, then I'll give you the opportunity to tell us what you want to say. And the number, please, I'm coming. I just want to round up so that the floor will now be open for all of us to. Let me just round up where I am. I'm on conclusion now. So I'm saying that supporting the newly elected Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, His Excellency Oge Nkere, is not an act of blind loyalty. I've mentioned that, not of blind loyalty. Rather, it is an act of strategic vision, wisdom, which these so-called professors they lack. So now what is there is that if they do not change at this point, having seen all the evidence, I have a friend that said, I have a senior friend who once told me that if it is not written, it is not true. I want to repeat. I have a senior friend who once told me, if it is not written, it is not true. And now the BDF have documented their loyalty and their allegiance to the Biafran Republic government in exile under Oge Nkere. So I think that is the final of the finals. So if they can see that and have a change of mind, fine. If they cannot, then the hammer will fall. Then the next stage now is for us to make sure that Biafra land is clear. That's what is going to be facing us now, to clear the Biafra land from all the occupying forces. Make sure that so kind of show seriousness for the world to see. Because I've always repeatedly said you cannot cry more than today. And where we are now, I want to repeat the call I made that every Biafran, this is an opportunity to come and show your skill, show your know-how, and finance this government. The only tool the government is requiring from every Biafran, it's only one tool, and that tool is finance. Come and give your financial support. Come and give your financial support. That's all that the government is asking from you. That's all. That's all. And like we title this segment, now or never. The time will come when this money we are asking for now, when you will bring it, it may not be needed. Because we have all it takes to finance this war. But it's just that those things are in the hand of the enemy. So all you have to do now is that come and register your presence. If you're a Biafran anywhere, you should know by now that there is no hope in the dead Nigeria. You can't keep even most beloved person. You are most beloved. By the time he passes away and you cry for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, by the time he starts smelling, nobody will tell you to go and dispose the body. Something with Nigeria. Those of you who so much love Nigeria, for whatever reason, very soon Nigeria will be smelling, and then it will be too late for you. So we are calling every Biafran everywhere. Come now. This is a new regime with a new prime minister. Come now. We are focused and we are determined. And this is the only so legitimate voice of Biafra, speaking for Biafra. So you better come now and register your presence. Come with your agenda, come with your agenda, come with your skill, come with your know-how. Biafra needs you. Every Biafra, everywhere, Biafra needs you. So come and make history. Like I said, civilized world, their ambition is to make history. In Africa, what they want is to build an empire. That is not it. So in Biafra, we are going to be civilized, and we are here to make history. So every Biafran should come. Come now, Biafrans. Come all over, wherever you are, all the walks of life. Everyone. This is the opportunity you have, and this window will soon close. Come and register your presence. Show up in all our fundraising, and also the website is open day and night, 24 hours. So if you don't know what to do, put a call across for our information minister. He's there to guide you. He's there to lead you. He's there to tell you what to do. And like we have always said repeatedly, you can donate anonymously, and it will be your data will be secretly preserved until Biafra land is Biafra is fully alive. And I want to call again on the leader, spiritual leader, that's the bishops and the pastors. It is time to tell your congregation, open your eyes. Like if Biafra land is taken over, you won't have any church. You won't have any church to pastor. So this freedom is more or less more important to you, who is having congregation. Because at the end of the day, they will cut off your head. They will cut off your head. So the freedom is more or less very important to you. So this is the time you must make sure that your congregation is contributing. There is a way you can do it without doing it openly. But everybody must come now to make sure that their president is registered in this new administration. But this is the last lap. Nobody is taking over. This is the last lap. And like somebody said here, I think that's the guy that was expressing his anger. When our former PM will come out, let me tell you, he will be so proud of this breaking under Oge Nkere. He will be so proud of it. And the same thing will go to Onye, because there is nobody that is doing anything now except breaking under Nkere. Nobody is doing anything. Where is nobody? There's no trace of anybody doing anything now. Nobody is doing anything. The only person that is doing something is bringing under Nkere. And what he's doing is very, very clear and open and is registered. And it's there for everybody to see. So when former PM comes out, he will be very happy that we did not stagnate, that we did not wait or back down. When Onyendu will come out, the same thing. He'll be so happy, so glad that thank God that the fire is still burning. So I call on Biafrans everywhere. Come now, come now, come now, register your presence. You are needed, you are needed. Come with your skill, come with your know-how, come with whatever you have, then come and finance your government. Your government needs you, and you need your government. And stop hoping on a dead horse. You can't revive it. Nigeria is a dead horse, cannot revive it. And this is the opportunity we have. History has opened this window. And this window comes once in a while. History is not magnanimous always. It's at a time in history that it will just open a window for you. Window of opportunity. And if you miss it, you miss it. So Biafrans all over the world, there is opportunity for you to come now and contribute and show that you want freedom and so I will stop here and then I will give Mazoye Kachi opportunity to speak. That is, if MIG is not willing to speak, then Mazoye Kachi will speak. Then my host, my co-host, you can now take over from here and then continue to coordinate whoever wants to speak. I can see two people requesting for mic. You can give them mic. Hope you are still there. Hope you are still there, my co-host. Can give them, so you can call on Mazi say one or two things. Gradually, we will now bring down the space. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, Honorable. MID, please, if you're there, you go. Okay, he's not even on mic, self. MID, okay. Okay, I think if he's not on mic, let me go. I wanted for him to go first. Thank you so much, all the speakers. I was actually distracted before, so I had to attend to that. Yes, the last speaker that comrade that spoke before, in fact, that is the anger of a genuine Biafra who need freedom. You see, you talk about only speaking, if they don't speak Urobo, don't speak Usoko, don't speak Bibio, don't speak. See, not only that, I was just like what I was speaking to somebody. I say, listen, if you like, get back, or you like, get front. If you don't know how to speak your tongue, imagine when you come back. Fulani and Afonjas born in our land, they will be the one teaching your children how to speak your language. What do you expect? If you don't know how to speak that tongue, how will you be able to detect who is a stranger? Because I'm speaking based on experience. When I discover or expose Oganiru Biafra, who is a Fulani man, but speaks Igbo fluently, but because the accent is not Igbo accent, so I had to say no. I said no, you're not Igbo person, and I busted him. Since then, he ran away from space. You know, later I realized that this man is the bag commander. So this is very, very important. We're not. It's for you are not helping matter. If your parents, you are not teaching your children Yoruba language, you are not teaching your children Usoko, you are not teaching your children Ibibio. You know, it's not. You are not helping matter. You are actually want that thing. Enemy says. You see, whatever you owe, and the enemy is speaking against that thing. Hold it tight. Don't ever leave it. When stranger speaking against that thing you are doing, hold it tight. Continue doing it, because if that thing is against you, if it's against you, the enemy will be praising you to doing it. But because that thing is something that make you great, something that actually making them to be inferior, that is making you, that is make you great, unique, above them. That is why they're speaking against it. And if you are gullible and drop it, they will go and modernize it and give it another name, another color, and begin to practice it. And you'll be surprised. So anything you are doing as a Biafran person, that you know that this thing is not against human beings, not against natural justice, natural law, natural principle, continue doing it. Don't ever drop it because enemy, strangers speak against it. If they're speaking against it because that thing is better, that thing is good for you. If it's against you, they will be praising it because they don't want anything that will be for your interest and also make them to look inferior to you. So my people, go stop misleading your children by your children will come back in a home where everybody is speaking the same language. You'll be speaking English and you are praising. It's not yastic. Today we have seen that English is not a yastic of knowledge, but just a mere language. Okay, it's not communication. I've learned something from our Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa and our Prime Minister Oge Nkere, President Prime Minister Oge Nkere, and the former Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa, and our leader KANU, that communication used soft language that everybody will understand, not when you are speaking, people will begin to go and look for dictionary. Okay, that is not communication. The day I saw our leader Mazinankan communicating with a British person, I was marveled. Come and see British accent. The same thing our Prime Minister. Okay, but when they want to speak to our people, they use language that everybody understand. That is communication. We have to learn something from all these things. Not some people will come to page where you are speaking. He say, "Hey, you don't know even to speak English language." Just like one come where our defense forces, the makeup was speaking, telling us something that is important, and instead of to thank this general, brigadier general makeup for putting it live online for you and I, he was more concerned about not even speaking good English language. I was looking for that moron to can boy on because we don't need this kind of people in our land. We don't need them. That mentality must change because the last time I checked, nobody ever gotten certificate or award for speaking English language. Okay? After all, the Chinese that don't speak English language, they're building your infrastructures. It's high time we change that mentality. Okay? And this point in time, why we're explaining all this thing here because of some gullible. As for these morons that are calling themselves Madam Ajere and Radio Shorter, and whatever they call them, we owe them no explanation. We owe them no explanation. And again, please, the Hukopian that call himself Orabu Fulani, I call himself Ogazorabeze, is not an Igbo woman. Please, we must make this thing clear to our people. Stop. Somebody don't know a local government where she come from. Even the little child born today, they know state and capital offhand. They know the local government in the state offhand. Let alone an adult who don't know local government where she come. That is a red flag. Okay, many red flag that shows you that she's not an Igbo woman. She used that name to penetrate Igbo organization, Igbo communities in US. You know, she's all there. Whatever she do as charity, all are in the north. In the north, no one in Igbo land. Okay, she's not an Igbo woman, and she's not alone. When you look at that Oga area she claims she come from, she's not alone from that side. Imagine the one that called herself Estelle Oga and the Anduba, all the atrocities they're committing in Anambra. Then now wind the clock back, you know, and they go analyze the activities, you know, as that she's not alone. There are many of them in that area. Okay, so we must understand this. These are the people they're planted to use to destroy our unity. When you come, they will tell you, they will continue planting internal division. Internal division. Somebody will just come and say, a Berkeley person will not beat us here. Do you think an Igbo person will make that utterance? Do you think a true Igbo person will make that utterance? This is a deliberate utterance to keep you divided. To keep you divided while they are conquering you. Okay? All the state creation, before the state were created, who were you? Just like when they come in Obi Igbo, they say, Owibo, Owibo. What is Owibo? What is Owibo? So we must not validate all this nonsense because they are not created for our interests. They are created to destroy us. We are one people. That is what happened when they planted the evil seed, the hopeless of danger. Instead of us to come together to unplant it. Some were saying, I'm not Imolite, I'm not this rubbish. But today, the evil seed has germinated and spring over entire Biafra land. Not only so-called Imolite. Okay? When nonsense like this come out, we join hands together to unplant it. When you see anybody bringing in, validating those division, you know that this is enemy. Enemy. and you quickly detect that this is enemy. This time around, don't find out who is part of you based on spoken language and NBRM, but based on action. Thank you so much, veteran, for this station, for this space today. I think we have to set this space widely, and those you have to record it, because our people need to learn lessons from this state, from this space program. Thank you. Yes, Mediteka, you have the mic, okay? Mediteka, you have the mic.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, love of freedom. Good evening, our leader, Masi Okukaro. Good evening.
Sisioma from
Our
Facebook. What do you mean by that?
Masi Simon Epa. Good evening.
What do you mean by that?
Our
Yes.
Prime Minister, Masi Oge Nkere Abasi.
So after Freeman and
Good evening, love of
Simon,
freedom.
you don't want freedom or what? What do you mean by this comment?
Yes.
I'm hot BC.
Good evening. Of entrance, the voice. Good evening, Ben. Good evening, Masi Okune.
I'm man of Fulani terrorists in the
Good evening.
Fulani.
Good evening, Ray. Good evening.
How for the belong? Nonsense. Na comment section.
Good evening, our mothers, Eunice. Good evening, Emeka. Good evening, Biafra Energy. Good evening. We are so many here. You know, good evening, Ima Essien. Good evening, C.
Comment with your brain.
Good evening. Hola. Good evening.
Biafra government.
Fisen. Good evening. Biafra license. Good evening. God news. Good evening. Oh my God. We are so many here. All our honorable, our, ministers. Believe me, we love you guys all. And God love you guys more. Because the names, you guys know me now. So that I will not mistake, Bini. Okay. What if say more
Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, my lady.
Biafra. Stanley. We love you people. Oh, Biafra. The goodwill, you understand? Because that is why I know the names. We love Biafra, but we love Biafra the ones, he knows what he's doing.
Yes, no.
But to appreciate ourselves, and we appreciate all. My people, Nigerians, Biafrans, I will just start with here. I no go even go more with the all topic. I will pick one topic. Spirit of resistant, resistant. Where do you want to put it? The spirit of Biafra. Unbreakable.
Sorry, I didn't know it's open.
I love it. Only these 3 words, because you can't penetrate with Biafrans and got free unless we restore. And when we restore, wait for the repercussion, wait for the punishment. Yes, because if you plant yam, now yam you go dig out in the ground. You no go cut plantain. We'll get different kind of different punch, If you plant cassava, even tomato, what you put in the ground, that is what you will reap it out. That is not different. And that is what they call nature. We just use this to make a sample to everybody. So, fund your lobby, fund your land. Make sure you stand for your leg. You don't look anybody face. Anybody come along you in this kind of time, flog that person. In short, if you get better koboko that time when we did small, when if you go primary, in short, you just flog them, boil them. Boil that koboko. Yeah, put pepper, put salt. They say when you put boil, whip, put pepper, put salt, boil and well. If you flog that person, in back will peel. Follow that whip. This is how Biafra. This is how you can't help it. Because you need freedom. We don't care whoever want to stand in the way this time around. But very, very important, if you want that to happen physically and show the strength, fun, because there is no sentiment in life. When you don't die, go. Because if you have sentiment with life, if you know death is coming to your front, you want to laugh. And in short, the person where they serious, you go escape. You waiting, say nothing they happen. Now you go first meet that thing where they come for the front. They wait for your doorstep. What did I mean? This time is tough time. Different kind of thing will happen. But what do you want? You want your land. You don't want to be, empire of jihad, empire of Islamists. And not just only Muslim. Forget their sentiment. Forget all this country they use and make a sample for you. Because the main step they need, they hide their step inside and pretty know about it. And that is very, very dangerous for the whole world. Well, once they get you as that Nigeria, they will use you, they will use your own house, or you will come at that mineral resources and that your strength. They will use it to build empire of jihad, Muslim empire of the whole Africa won't fall on it. If you remember, half of the Africa, they are Muslim. Some of the Christians have not much, they forfeit most of half of them. So we Biafrans, we don't accept it. You're the bone on their neck. You're the biggest, not fish bone. Oh. You understand? Fish bone, if you just, you come out. You're the biggest, blocking in their neck. And now we want to press it so that they will not break out and they will die. So Biafra will bury them spiritually and physically. The whole world will free. And you don't need to make sentiments inside of it. How we want to do this? By way of funding. And when you are funding and use your mouth, say the truth. Tell any leader of the goodwill of this world to care to listen. We have to tell them that we are not never Nigeria. It's Britain a margination of their contraction of woman slave, colonization of using you by using Arab to control you. And this is the time to tell the leader of the goodwill, Donald Trump, and our lobby that they don't need to mind their sentiments because they fall for any of their doom, them their self, because Donald Trump is the savior of them. Then they will fall for the biggest doom. But Africa, you see, Biafran, because they will know everything don't lose. You can't confuse anybody anymore. You can't read that fake script for anyone. I'm talking about the whole world. So nobody should not confuse what I said. That fake script is death and arrival. You cannot revise it anymore. So if all of us, Biafra, we want to be safe and we have to fight and tell the whole world that we are never be a Biafra. Nigeria, sorry. We are Biafrans. So we have to fall and we have to stand with our Prime Minister, the new elite, that is the young, brilliant, and very, very clever, not by noise. If you understand what I said, not like by, sentiment. He said it and he do it, just like our leaders before him. So we have to give the strength. When you give the strength, and he will give it to you back. So that is what all of us talking about. By standing with your own freedom, not him. Him is standing with his freedom. Me, our Prime Minister, Oge Nkere. So we have to show our support by the strength, even money, small one you have, that, a gemma, you go a long way, but your strength and your truth. And by you standing together to build what the world rejected. And that is why we said the stone, itiareke esme, anyedi kabaredi etubomino. And this is the time in Yemen, the Yemitiarado. So what did I mean is that we have to fight, because ending is very, very tough. It's not just like, yes, we've been shouting, no. We have people now. We have people who know us. We have people like our lobby, like Elias, like people who go deep down and bring our matter to the table. And this is the time. Ojuku look for it. Philip look for it. All of us, the cry of the dead, look for it. The people who say governor in our land, called Biafra land, and they serve Nigerian Sioux government, they try to kill you, not the Fulani, because them, they accept it. This is the time to you to understand that the people sold you to the Fulani, to the anybody want to destroy your land, that the people who call governor, the elite who lead you to the doom. And you have to stand up now, so that Donald Trump now is fighting for the one who know that God Almighty, the nature, have a right to break, not the demonic empire of demon. And we have to fight for it. Yes, we have to fight for it, so that our children will live. Arabu Fulani, come. And we still saying it because he have to pay the price. There is no any sentiment for what you did. And Nigerian Sioux government will find you. Yes, because you cannot pay for it. We warn you. And the same thing, we warn the new coup, the old Papa. Sorry to me to say this. You big enough to you to cover your children, and you deserve to turn back and pretend like you don't know what you're doing. Call Imam Madoko and call Choma. You guys pretend. You people use children, use blood, use the crowd, and you sold your own blood because of you. If no be me, no go be this one. I mean, one just that stupid things of 1967. And you think you will go free? Hell no. That is why we're warning you people. It doesn't matter how you do, but there is price to pay. As long as you know what you're doing, your sentiments and your self-interest, and you pay for it because you waste life. And this is the time. There is no mercy for any woman being. When you cry inside, one day you open it outside. And that is the way it's supposed to be. And so shall he be. Because mufelo tan the cement on me. It can be meaning sentiment. No, ibaba. Ibaba. Yena me boy, I don't table me. Keru keri tese mufe sesene. It won't a different Biafra now. Because Biafra did ama. Afuke making this stop. Akwe yimira kuson. Akwe yimira kuson. Idogo me. Afu ye Biafra be one yedo. Nido spirit de Biafra dogo. Our leader. Abake John Kebake, the hand of demon, Abake the whole, just Biafra light to shine. He said that Biafra is the light, and that is the light is fighting for you. And if you stand for way, said you want to quench the light, darkness will cover you. Darkness will cover you. And so shall he be. He said. Because continue ndi boy yip ukemeke keme ndi bo nto miki songa Biafra ikemeke ndi do kemem bere fo fele kpongi songfo aka itie nwene kamake etongo eso no fiendi slave bere kisonga manamfo kemeke ndi break anke nkere basie wori mufebo I domi dead side e wongedi e boke bi nam sentiment kim ko ma kim oh yummy amimbo mbo basida ka no mofo abasene ke to ne yene fight abase to ne yene fight hasen ke wonu mo kiri mo bi nam iso mo Biafra ki do ke mem nin brigi yen Nkere basi iki nam podo wodo kufio mi yang ni kwen se yin kinam ya base to ne yene fight asne fini wodo kenyen ya abasi kwa iso mo Biafra ro na to ne yene fight oyobio amene fini wodo ke to ke para ke to ke mbom ha destroy onye ya go tere atanye ilo ngeru te uta fien kuson pero buba ke rimboro mi wemfo ya because me we bofen afobo ke tuto rabo fulani yenken ye ko tuntu mi ke bi di wana Nkere basi our prime minister abi di wana government anyi ni meni lobbying imi ka ndi ko nye bo ki bi di lobbish ki mo bi di nam ni simi nam ya oh rabo fulani yo do ko fieni bontum kukolo fodito kukolo mufo yeme ken kita muforo ki mo nyini bu nam afodi on muntum yes ki so mo Biafra nyini mai ki do ready mi mai ki do ki mi do very close afodi bontum mi ngake bo to mi e won itare kondo don't share, don't do this unam to mi ayeme ni de memenes arabu fulani iko posetan anyena mini bo Nkere basi ibu we try ada tata fare went to me and offer fruke den idiotisme evidence
Lang van kaart, right?
nee is klaar
Ja.
sorry my people so my people Nkere basi I do the only brigade government in Elza amene wa mata amene ka ke no in the highest table very very highest. That is why you see all of them Nigeria trying to bribe a debt of their citizen. Imagine a nation, they call themselves a sovereign country, and you're stealing what is not belong to Britain. Britain will colonize them, put you in that mess with Arab. You cannot tell them, no, you can't do this. It's a disgrace to you to go and buy lobby to America, foreign nation, to lie for a death of your own citizen. Send them that kind of thing now. And you now, someone like you, where you believe on it, they told you before. Me, I'm still asking them because they have to tell the Ankita. Our lobby now, the Elias, where they said, Elias, come here very close. You will not succeed. And they said you cannot lobby, you cannot say, and they know the reason why lobby is very, very important for what you're doing. Because our forefathers, our internal leader look for it. Do you know how painful? And they bring your own law of your land. These people block it. And now, when we are in the ending 2026, oh my goodness. It's like they keep quiet, but this time around, we will so lobbish you people. We will so deal with you. And life will be far, far away from you. That is my own. And that is the way the God of Biafra will deserve it, because we don't have sentiment. We don't have sentiment anymore. You can't buy life. You can't give what you can't take what you cannot give. Yes, you can't take what you cannot give. And that is blood of nature. You can't take what you can't suffer. You know what the God Almighty, the Spirit, build, and He tell us what to do, the template, and that is Biafra land. The way we know that humanity have to drive, and this is our mission, and we cannot hide about it. So, my people, fund your life. No sentiments. You have to tell the world that Arabu Fulani, Ngozi, Arabese, she is a Nigerian Sioux government agent. And you have to be, it kills a lot just to sell Biafra. And call this school, new school, and put our APM X our PM in the hand of Finland. And Finland for the victim. So that they will buy oil, they will buy block, oil plug, they will do this to them. Imagine the evil. Your time is coming. Choma and Joy and Ima Madoku. I don't know how to explain their name. These four coups, they are the one. And that rats where they Uche, we're in the Finland. All of them, they hide themselves. But I'm coming back to them. I'm coming back to you because you can't hide. There is no way you can hide in this earth. As long Biafra must restore before you have, if you can easily have peace. Yes. But you can't. You cannot. Because your hands turn. You people are evil. Leave our AP, our PM. Oge Nkere as a Prime Minister. Leave him and no penetrate what Biafra is doing this time around. Because God of Biafra will not allow you people to be peace. Fund your life. Fund your foundation. Fund everything fundable. Fund. Because this is the time. If you know fun, you will hear Rampano. Because if you like your life, you must do it. Like, my them for? And for fun. My them for? And for fun. And for fun your coronation. And for fun your soldiers. And for fun your attorney. And for fun like Elias. No be to fun Elias, because you know fun in life. You fund him by him going to there to do his job and him paying, because it's not free. No be when we say fund, that really fund this, fund that. You think they are funding them for their money? No, the money itself they don't even see, because you are not even the command force. Awu would young okay first, but you go America. Iba awo no mo kid. Awo got the catering bodomi. Adibo Biafra is a sick trauma bogon to me. The genocide of Christian and I stop. And then our prime minister now, Adibon told me, can I this a restore Irongan because of the Fulani and I do work panico. So saying in a mirakami, I don't Donald Trump, Didibon to me, okay, you don't want me and I do suffering country. Who don't go suffering country yet? You are not, forget what Arabo with Nkita, with the betrayer of agent of Fulani doing. You are not a suffering country because you have nothing. You're still fighting for recognition to people like Donald Trump to come to your help. And that costs money. And which people doing that? Is people like Elias and our attorney not breathing. And it costs money. It costs a gemma. To be honest to you, it costs a gemma. So don't be joke for it. And this key now, we have to open it up. You like it or not, or you will die. I mute my mic.
So much, Mary, take them, talk them. Fund their life, fund your freedom, fund everything fundable for your own interest. Thank you so much, my lady. Thank you so much. Thank you. And more grace to help in what you are doing. Yes, you are one of the gallant, one of the brave Biafran women that have doing everything possible, making sure that as Omada, you are doing your job as a Wada, that need forget her father's land, our mother's land, Thank you so much for what you're doing, and more grace to our elbows. Yes, and other Biafran women here who are doing great things, we appreciate you. And this 2026, I'm telling you, everything we are fighting must be actualized. We must be actualized. We are not going for any in between. It's total freedom of Biafra, total freedom. And as we all know that when victory is closing, we are closing on to victory, the battle become tougher. So please let us increase everything we're doing. Thank you so much, Mary Tekam. Please, if you want to speak, come to the mic. I don't know if the host is ready to continue. Host, are you there? If you're there, or the co-host, please, anyone, if you want to speak, come to the mic, please, and share the space. The host, if you're around, let me know, please. Let me hand over the mic. Wise, I should. So, Biafrans, please, what we are saying is this: those of you who are at home, prepare for the 10 million march, 10 million man march, okay? 10 million man march. Prepare. When you see 10 million on the look at Iran, 10 million on the street. Let me tell you, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. When we say preparation, prepare yourself for any eventuality, anything for blackout. What you see happen in Iran, they're offline, they're off internet. Yes, even also so anybody come to your head for that. There are many ways. This is why some of us who are little bit knowledge about tech, those small things you are constructing. Yes, there are those who construct how to generate internet by themselves. All those things, this time you use it, but you use it even if it's a personal use. Yes, if it's your power bank, whatever, whichever one, make sure you have it. Invest in those, buy it and keep and charge it and keep it. Those of you who you see this freedom, we don't have any other. If you miss this time, no more, and we cannot. Whatever it will cost us to have it, we are ready. We are ready. And if you are not ready, leave the land. If you are not ready, don't stand on the way of those who want to do it. Don't just go whichever way you want to. Just stay there. Don't stand on the way. Because if you stand on the way of those who want to do it, you'll be crushed to dust. Yes. So that is it. But after much, you will, before you say you don't want to support, you don't want to be part of it, call, if you have anybody in South Korea, call them and ask them, just verify about the kind of those who they are being treated like even strangers self have more say more than them. They don't benefit from anything. So not because of but their forefathers, what they did during the time of their freedoms, they feel unconcerned. Today is affecting their children. So when the time comes, you have yourself to blame. So when your children realize that you are because of their this thing, they will not only change your name.
We are not hearing them again. No.